In his hearing yesterday, Pete Hegseth brushed off those, raising the alarm about extremism in the military. He says those concerns are fake and maybe even racist, okay? But research is coming out showing that it is a real problem, and it's a problem that's getting worse. There was a report in December from the National Consortium for the Study of Terrorism and Responses to Terrorism. They found that from 1990 to 2023, 730 individuals with US military backgrounds had committed criminal acts that were motivated by their political, economic, social, or religious goals. And we don't have to go back to 1990 to find examples of this. Everybody remembers New Year's Eve. We had in one day 2 people who had previously been in the military who committed acts of terrorism motivated by those sorts of beliefs. And it's getting worse over time. From 1990 to 2010, there were about 7.1 people per year with US military backgrounds that committed extremist crimes. But since 2011, it's now 44.6, a massive increase in those numbers. And one would hope that a guy who wants to be in charge of the Pentagon and a guy who has really questionable extreme religious and political views himself would take that threat seriously, but he doesn't want you to take it seriously. The numbers don't lie, the crimes are indisputable. Why is it that Pete Hegseth wants to take your eye off the ball? Why doesn't he want you to think about extremism in the military? Is it that he's perfectly fine with certain types of extremism in the military? We'll maybe get a chance to see, Sharon, because he's very likely to be confirmed.
Yeah, he is likely to be confirmed. And not only is he not running away from extremism, he believes in it, I think, and he's part of it, I think, and it will be bolstered under his watch. There won't be any consequence, but I actually think he will prop it up based on what Donald Trump wants and based on his own twisted views. And by the way, if anybody else was put up on the other side and their mother had written the kind of email that his mother wrote and then appeared on Fox News in a hostage video claiming that it was all a big misunderstanding or something, they wouldn't even get a hearing.
Like, do you think there's going to be any serious efforts to fight against, neo-Nazis in the military, white supremacists in the military, or whatever? No. And at the same time, they're going to be doing loyalty tests to make sure that there's no liberals or whatever. Yep. He says politics has no place in the military, but they're playing the word games that they always do. Politics is what you want and what you say and what you do. What they do, no matter how inherently political, is fine. That's nothing. Like a government policy that benefits black or brown people, that's identity politics. A government policy that benefits white people, that's just what the government's supposed to do. They always play those games, and in these cases, it could have deadly consequences. Members make a difference here at TYT. You help make the show happen, and we see you in the chat with your loyalty badge. Click the join button to become a member today.